So today we shall be starting a new subject, that is geotechnical engineering. Geotechnical engineering, the other name of geotechnical engineering is soil mechanics. Geotechnical engineering, the other name of geotechnical engineering is soil mechanics. Before starting the subject itself, I will ask you a very good question. Can anyone tell me who is the father of geotechnical engineering? Can anyone answer? Who is the father of geotechnical engineering or soil mechanics? Yes, he is none other than Carl von Terzaghi. This is his full name. Carl von Terzaghi. Carl von Terzaghi is known as the father of soil mechanics or geotechnical engineering. Now coming to the year-wise weightage of the subject. I hope so you know the GATE syllabus correctly. You know all the subjects. This is the subject which is having the maximum weightage. This is the subject which is having the maximum weightage. What is the average weightage? On and around you will get around 13 to 15 marks. On an average you will get 13 to 15 marks from this subject, that is soil mechanics or geotechnical engineering. Note the people who want to get good score or good rank in GATE, they cannot skip this subject, that is geotechnical engineering. You have to be perfect in this one. And remember one thing, scoring this 15 marks is easy. Is easy. Provided there are two things that you have to concentrate here. Why this subject is given so much of weightage? Why for geotechnical engineering a lot of weightage is given? The main thing is that there are a lot of concepts. Many concepts. Plus, there are a lot of formulae. You have to remember everything here. Especially, you have to remember the formulas and the concepts here. If you are perfect in all the formulas and concepts, then you can solve any kind of problem in geotechnical engineering and you can score this 13 to 15 marks very easily. So, as I start the class, you remember whatever the topics which I complete today. So, today if you are free at night, you just go through once, then try to solve more number of problems from your workbook, whatever you are having. Now let us see what are the chapters included. Sorry, we shall see the reference textbooks. Reference books are also important for us. So I think so you people are all from India. I don't prefer any reference textbook for any other subject. No need to study any textbooks. If you have any doubt, just go through some points. That is more than sufficient in other subjects. But when you come to soil mechanics, that is geotechnical engineering, you should have a reference book. The standard book for soil mechanics is Bowell's. Bowell's is the standard book which we refer. But it will be very difficult for you to understand this Bowell's. You know, we are Indians. We need simplified formula and simplified results. According to me, you can go through this Soil Mechanics and Foundation Engineering by B.C. Punmia and Soil Mechanics by Arora. These two are good books. There are a lot of numericals in these two books. There are a lot of objective questions in Arora. You can find many IES questions, previous IES questions all those things in BC Punmya. So try to have one reference book for soil mechanics. It will help you. I prefer BC Punmya or Aurora. VNS Murthy is also a very good book, but thing is that it is too bulky. You cannot understand anything in vowels. It is difficult. If your English is really good, top class, then you can understand from vowels. Otherwise, no. So I prefer these books. In your engineering, if you have used any other book which you feel it is easy, you can refer. It's your wish. Now, why to study geotechnical engineering? What is the importance of geotechnical engineering? Whatever the concepts I explained, that is more than sufficient. Geotechnical engineering, see here, if you are a structural engineer, if you are a bridge engineer, highway engineer, anything, you may be any kind of engineer. You can do masters in any thing. But remember, geotechnical engineering plays very important role in all these things. Suppose if I take a structural engineer or a bridge engineer, they are mainly related to structures. So as they construct a structure, they require, if you consider a structural engineer and a bridge engineer, they are related to construction of huge structures. Where they are going to construct with respect to soil only. They have to construct in the soil layer itself. They have to provide the foundation. To provide the foundation, they should know the properties of soil there. Without that, they cannot do anything. If it is a sandy soil, if there is consider two types of soil, a sandy soil and a red soil. You cannot provide same kind of foundation there in both the cases. When you come to a highway engineer, he is responsible for pavement of roads and all. He should know which type of soil is there. So basically, every engineer should have a basic knowledge in geotechnical engineering. Because of that, this is the second reason why there is more weightage for geotechnical engineering in GATE. At least you should know the basics. For a structural engineer and a bridge engineer, the bearing capacity of soil is one of the important terminology which he requires for the design. Now next thing. Now whole syllabus geotechnical engineering I have divided into 12 chapters or units. Now here in these first 6 chapters, you will get one question from first 3 topics. You will get one question from this permeability and seepage analysis. This is not a small chapter. Permeability and seepage analysis, it is a very huge chapter. Again, I have further divided into 4 chapters there. We shall see when we discuss that chapter. Next, stress distribution. You may get a question, not sure. Only 20% chances. Consolidation and compaction. The most important chapter is the consolidation. 99.99% you will get one question from this consolidation. 99.99% sure you will get a question on consolidation. Okay, what are the next chapters? Shear strength, stability of slopes, lateral earth pressure, bearing capacity, pile foundation. So here, from these first 3, you will get one question. From bearing capacity, you may get one question, 90% sure. From pile foundation, you may get a question, 90% sure. This is not so important topic. Subsurface exploration. Many theoretical things are there. Very few formulae which are important. Introduction to soil mechanics is a completely theoretical one. Now remember here, this is the basic chapter which is important. You may not get a question from this chapter, that is second chapter, fundamental definitions and relationships. But I will tell you one thing, if you don't know these things, that is fundamental definitions and relationships, you cannot do anything in soil mechanics. Second chapter is the most important one because these are the fundamental things. You should know all the definitions, you should be perfect in definitions, ratios, formulae, etc., etc. First three topics are somewhat boring. Nothing I can do about that one. After that, when we start with permeability, the classes will be really interesting. From permeability, the classes are interesting. Till here, more or less, there are mainly theoretical things and there are formulae only, which you have to by heart. Nothing much to understand in these first three topics. But remaining things, whatever are there, from fourth chapter onwards, it is completely concepts. Let us start. Now first thing, what is soil? We shall start with the first chapter, that is Introduction to Soil Mechanics, chapter 1. Okay, what is soil now? Can anyone define me soil in rough words? If I ask a farmer, what he will say? Soil is nothing but a material. He will say, it is a material which helps me in growing crops. That is according to a farmer. The same thing if you ask a doctor, what he will say? He will think, then he will say, what is that? A simple question. It is a material. Nah? It is a material. It is a layer on earth surface. Other than that, he cannot explain anything. The same thing, if he asks me, what is penicillin, what shall I take? What will be my answer? If a doctor asks me, what is penicillin? I will say, injection, sir. The same thing if I ask a geologist. If I ask a geologist, he will answer me in a very good manner. What he will say? It is a material which is formed by rocks. It is a material which is formed by rocks. Now according to civil engineer, how we have to define the soil? It is a loose material from weathering. Yes, very good. Both the answers are correct. Soil is unconsolidated material formed by weathering or disintegration of rocks and also by decomposition of organic material. This is one of the definition which according to me it is good. What is soil? Soil is unconsolidated material which is formed by weathering or disintegration of rocks and decomposition of organic material.